Hey guys, we're back for some more Standard. After not playing for about a day, my rank fell to 1143 Mythic. And let's have another look at the deck. So the deck list will be in the description, but here it is. Been very happy with it, and let's go ahead and jump into some games. Hope you guys have all had a wonderful Saturday morning so far. If you are new to my channel and you do enjoy the content, please consider subscribing, dropping a like, sharing it with a friend, or commenting. So unfortunately, I don't want to keep this hand. Do need two mana ideally to get going. This looks a lot better. And here, I think I'm happy to toss out a Mishra's Foundry since we've got action on 2. Okay, if we can pick up another land, or actually next turn we can just go like Scoundrel for a treasure token to ensure it. So as long as we don't get countered here, we can try for setting up for the Forge. And I think it's worth going for. Now, the one possible downside to this play is if they had Virtue, the white Virtue, they could make a 2/2 Knight and kind of get us here. So that is something that is worth considering. Here we're going to hold, try to play Forge. There's a decent chance that they would have countered there if they had the counter. And now we've got an opening. So yeah, we're happy to go for it. Get the Forge down. And let's get an Epicure out too. This is definitely one of the matchups where Forge really shines. Okay, they're going to try to go for the J Swin with Mindbreaker. I think I'm happy with both these cards, so let's just pass to our turn. Really going to have to step up the pressure here. So I think we could just go like Scoundrel into a land for Adversary. And that actually feels totally fine. Just getting that sort of damage on the table. We are potentially walking into a board wipe. That's the only consideration there. So I guess we could go like Scoundrel into a Wicked token and then have Play with Fire up, just so we have something in case they do board wipe. Although since we've got Forge, like that's less of a consideration. So yeah, I could kind of see either way. I think going Wicked token here is actually alright. It's very much a toss-up, but this way we get to like potentially scry also. And we have like a little more to do if they do happen to board wipe next turn. Also, if they board wipe, they take the damage from the Wicked roll. Okay, so they did go for the board wipe. That's fine. Actually, let's see. Let's leave this. Let's wait for this to resolve and then put it in the yard. Yeah, and actually Farewell is really nasty there because they do get rid of our Urabrask's Forge, which is nasty. So very happy we held the adversary in hand. Okay, that was a really nice pickup. Okay, they've got the Sunfall. But we have a decent chance of just like drawing out of this. Yeah, see, they can't activate the token, right? Yeah. Main deck knockout blow, though, is really nasty. And I think we've seen 2 copies of it so far. So I think we want to go face with this just to kind of see like what's coming, potentially scry. Yeah. Reverie is... Whew, man, they have a lot of life gain here. So at this point, maybe it's better to just get the creature off the board. Because if it just trades with... Actually, let's see. Hang on. Let's think about this. Like Swift Spear's a dead draw if we don't kill the creature. Yeah, maybe we should get the creature here. Just get it off the table. That worked out well. There were enough draws where having that 2/2 around is just kind of annoying. Luckily, they appear to be out of gas here, at least for the moment. Oof. God. We could lightning strike our 1/1 just so they don't get 2 1/1s. They're gonna gain the life anyways. God. I think, yeah, getting the permanents off the table is more important here. So they get nothing except the life. Okay, that's a great draw if it can stick. As long as they don't have a hard counter here, we're in a very good position. They'll need another farewell to get rid of it. Now I think we discard and draw to get a little bit deeper. So I guess, yeah, we're going to make a 3-3. So 3 and 5. And then this will be 4 next turn. Yeah, let's dig a little bit deeper here. Yeah, Sunfall, definitely nasty, but Urbrask is just going the distance here. I think this is a really nice tool to have in your deck against like Esper or Blue-White. It's like outside of Farewell, they don't have a whole lot that deals with it. And like look at like what we've gone up against here. 3 Sunset Revelries, 3 Knockout Blows. Like they've gained an absurd amount of life. I think Esper has like the, I forgot what it's called, but like destroy target permanent, 1 of each color, blue, white, black, Void Rend, I want to say. So they have a couple other options, but this is pretty rough for blue, white. Like if you are an old school player, like way back in the day, running like mono white aggro. Another card that kind of this reminds me of a little bit was like Luminarch Ascension, which like if you could get down early against like blue-white control, just gave you insane advantage, and they just couldn't deal with enchantments. Same kind of idea. And that's gonna do it. Okay, hand looks great. Again, pretty much always want to lead out with Kumano faces Kakazan if you have it. Okay, so we're up against Esper Legends, looks like. Do we care what we play here? I think we want the token, or the counter to go on the Phoenix chick. Yeah, I mean just to get the extra damage, obviously. Do we want to like rage right now? We could potentially rage. Because they're probably going to have like the 2/3 whatever nonsense lifelinker. Although I suppose if they have that, maybe it's better to hang on to rage so we can like get it with Epicure. it's kind of a corner case here, but that way we can like push this through their Denic if they play it. There's a decent chance they play Denic this turn. Okay, Thalia also works. Same idea. Yeah, either way we want to keep the rage here so that we can push through. I guess Epicure doesn't attack though. And I think we also, let's cycle this real quick. I guess technically we should have done that pre-combat just to give ourselves some more options, but yeah, this is fine. And then I think, do we care about Play with Fire on Skrelv? I don't know that we do. Like, this functionally does 2 damage either way. If we target Skrelv, because they'll just use... Or, I mean, if we target Thalia, because they have to use Skrelv to pay the life, which they'll do. Or we could just go face. So maybe we just hold. They are tapped out. We could Rage right now for the extra damage. So I guess, like, what do they do next turn? They probably play Rafine. And then... I guess we'll want to hang on to like the Play with Fire to push through it, or the Rage. So yeah, I think actually let's go ahead and Rage on the Kumano, because then it can keep attacking through Thalia. And then we get like the monster token damage that continues. So yeah, there's the Rafine that we knew was coming. I guess now we just push with these two. I guess we could put a Wicked token on our Phoenix chick. That actually feels pretty good. So we get a little bit more damage through. And then I guess we could push with everything. Like, we don't care if these die, right? Because then we're just pushing an extra damage. So I think we just shove. If they want to take the time to block the 1/1s, then like we're pushing more damage through. And then we want to go face with Play with Fire most likely, but I guess we could wait and see what they draw. Like, they could counter it, I suppose, but like we're really afraid of them playing Shieldred next turn, which they certainly could do. Okay, no Shieldred, or they would have played it. So I think we want to play with fire something. Like we could play with fire their Thalia, which will theoretically get like an extra 1 damage through, or possibly more. What are they holding though? They're probably holding the guy who like counters as a 3/2 whatever nonsense thing. So I think we want to, let's force their hand here. Like we could try to scry with face, but I think we want to get Thalia out. Like if we know that they have like Iganjo or like the 3/2, maybe it's better just to go for face damage here and scry. It's kind of close. This way we do get the scry. This like kind of pushes their hand a little bit. They might still want to counter this. That is certainly a decent draw. So now like if we play it, so what's like the worst card they could have? Is probably like Iganjo plus another removal spell. That would be pretty awful. But I feel like they would have had a space to use that up until now. I do feel like they have the 3/2 that counters or kills something. So I think we go Feldon here. And then jam and see what they do. I guess they could also have like Wandering Emperor. That would be kind of rough. But there's like no, I think there's no real benefit in waiting. We just gotta jam and hope it works. Okay, there's the Iganjo. Alright, so they did have 2 removal spells. That's awkward. Like, as long as they don't draw Shieldred here, though, we're still, like, in it. That is still a pretty good draw. So now we can go like Swift Spear plus Foundry, get in with everything. They will have to block Kumano here. And I guess we could sneak in like 1 point of damage. Is that worth it? Does give us more outs to just outright win. Otherwise, like if we play Swift Spear and don't attack and then like draw a land next turn, we could then like go Foundry attack, Kumano, Swift Spear attack, and get back our where is it? Phoenix Chick. It's like if we like draw like land next turn. So I think either way we're definitely playing Swift Spear. The question is, do we attack this turn? I think we probably don't attack. Yeah, I think we don't attack this turn because even if we like draw land and draw nothing. Okay, and they had to go for the throat anyways. So yeah, that attack would have been miserable knowing that they had go for the throat. And the fact that they're only attacking with Skrelv means that they're respecting the fact that we have two essentially potentially lethal threats here. I guess we could theoretically double block here, but we don't want to lose anything. We just don't care. So we have kind of another setup turn. I think the play here is we go Sokenzen end of their turn into attack with a bunch of stuff next turn. So we just sit. We just take it. Okay, there's the extra land. Perfect. Do or die. Oh, well. They've got the Thalia though, so we don't have to land for it. So let's see, they block, they're still dead. Close one. Yeah, that game was all about getting the recurrence on the Phoenix chick. So I do think that in general, if you can put a roll token on Phoenix chick, it is really good because then it incentivizes them to kill it, and then you can get it back for like the last final points. Hand looks great. Okay, they're definitely representing cut down here, so very happy that we have Bloodthirsty Adversary. Virtue is definitely annoying. There's the cut down. Then if they have Liliana, it's super rough. So we're hoping they don't have Liliana here. Or I guess another Virtue. I mean, there's so much they could have, though. Like, they're just trying to go to Value Town. Do we want Sokenzen? No, not really. Guess just Phoenix Chick and sit. Unless they hold us back, I think we want to go face with Lightning Strike. Like, we're getting to the point. We're getting sort of close. Do we want to kill underdog with lightning strike? Yeah, I mean, I could see some value in that, getting it into the yard. Like, because we're not that close, and this does pave the way for our 1/1s to get in next turn, so I think it's okay. Sure. I'm surprised they actually go for the Phoenix check here, because we have a decent chance of bringing it back. That works, though. Skitter is nasty. So I think we really want to... I guess it depends on if they attack or not. Let's see if they attack with their 3/2. Oh, and then they get to get Phoenix check out. That's super nasty. Okay. Yeah, I think we take it and like hope they block one of our 1/1s. I'm assuming that they don't block the 1/1, but I think we've got to try for it. This is not looking good. Do we have any sequences of draws that we could get? Actually, maybe we should have held the Epicure there, because if we held Epicure and draw Godric, and then we can essentially like make Godric fly, swing for 4. So I think we got to sit here because we're going to have to block the Shieldred, prevent ourselves from dying. They can just replay this, right? Yeah, they're actually gaining life on that. So I think we just want to take the 3. I think this gives us the best bet, blocking like this. Okay, if they also have Trespasser, it's pretty rough. Yeah, I think that's just going to do it. Yeah, Lord Skitter seems like a really, really good card. I'm surprised it's not like a 4-of in most of those, 3 or 4-of in most of those green-black decks. It just, like, the amount of value that card does, and messing with the yard is super important. Hand looks great. Okay, the land is perfect. So So they probably have Virtue here. One of the two Virtues. I guess they have like the white Virtue maybe. I think that's what we have to assume. But we're not going to have the mana next turn, so let's just go face. So like they can trade with one of these, either that or they have Go for the Throat. And if they have Go for the Throat, we've got an extra Godric, so that's okay too. Probably Go for the Throat. If they don't have Go for the Throat, they're in a world of hurt, that's for sure. Yeah, they had Virtue. So that's so much better for us. Okay, that's a great draw. That also activates Godric. Super happy to see that. Yeah, we know they don't have to Go for the Throat unless they drew it last turn, because they would have used it for sure. 100% last turn. So what do they have? They probably are holding like Wandering Emperor, but they're not there yet on mana. Okay, March, I could see that. Or maybe they have like Sorin. So I'm kind of tempted here, since they have mana up. We do sort of want to test for Wandering Emperor. Like, I'd rather they use Wandering Emperor on like Swift Spear as opposed to Godric. Could also have counters up potentially now that they've got access to blue mana. So I think there's a good chance they have Wandering Emperor right here. So I think we go Swift Spear into Lightning Strike and save this for next turn. They could also have another Virtue, I suppose. Like, if we didn't draw Swift Spear there, like, maybe it's better to just go Godric and hope they don't have it. But I think there's, like, a decent chance they do. Like, most of these decks run, like, 4 copies, I think. March, interesting. Okay. Are we worried about them playing any, like, creatures next turn? I'm not sure. I think we just want to go Lightning Strike to face, just for the extra point of damage off Swift Spear. And if they go like Sunfall, they're just dead. So now I think their plan is probably Fortress block something. Or no, that's only good on the attack for gaining life. Okay, so they didn't do that. I suppose they could still have like some other nonsense, but I think it is worth going for it now. Otherwise, let's see, if we go Scoundrel plus Wicked, is that any better? I don't think so. I think we just jam it and hope it works. Okay, March is annoying for sure. Toes is rough, that's for sure. But this is game. Close one. Hand looks great. Okay, I'm guessing they take Forage, yeah. It's annoying. We could cycle land here. I think having 3 land is useful though. So maybe we go like Play with Fire plus Kumano here. And I guess like there's a chance like we might want to stop on our upkeep to Play with Fire again to hope to hit a creature next turn, so let's just set that up. Shriz is nice, but I think we can do a little better. I think we do want to go for the Play with Fire upkeep play. Although I guess they could have like nonsense. Could play like a Fairy Vandal or something else we might want to keep the Play with Fire around for. Yeah, I think let's go for it. Okay, we can at least try to hit. Like, there's a chance they counter it, but I think it's worth going for. So they have the counter, it's awkward, but it is what it is. And then I think we want to put a Wicked token on our 1/1 just to spread around all the stuff. Because most of the fairies are like 2 power or like 2 toughness. So let's do that. This way if they have bounce also, it's a little bit better. Yeah. So this at least lets like the Epicure get through. Or would have. We could just go Adversary here. I kind of like holding Lightning Strike in case they've got nonsense, though. Because they might try to... I don't know if there's any creatures in this deck that like pump up their toughness or some other nonsense. Is there a Fairy Lord? I don't know. They probably just have removal. Yeah, maybe Adversary is fine. Okay. Yeah, maybe it would have been better to wait and try to like play around the spell stutter like by doing it like on their turn or some other thing. I think this was an okay turn of events though. Okay, that was a nice draw. Assume they've got some kind of action here. Target creature gets -2/-2. Oh yeah, well this works. Wait, did they? Oh, they targeted the other guy. Yeah, I thought they targeted the Swift Spear. Guess we go for it. Like, if they have removal, it's super awkward. If they don't, they're dead. They might have like just like a fairy blocker or something. Like if they have removal, they blow us out. What are we drawing to? We've already used Play with Fire. Like, the fact they didn't play anything here does make me kind of want to wait and see what they do. And I guess there is the possibility we just give them another turn. But we also have a lot more spells that are just like... do we want to get rid of this now? Do we care? Like, it's not direct damage. I think we maybe want to pitch this end of turn. Okay. I guess Spell Stutter isn't... We've got enough mana here, so we can just play into it. That'll work. All right, guys, thanks for watching. We went 4-1 today, so 80% win rate. Let's have a look at, let's see, where do we end up? We're thinking like, yeah, 815 Mythic. And then let's take a look here at the, what's going on? Okay, there we go. So yeah, all of my red decks as a whole together have a win rate of 64%. This most recent version, though, is still at 83% win rate. So 19 wins and 4 losses. So very happy with the deck. As you can see, there are certain matchups where people are in like absolute fear of Urbrask's Forge. So I'm so happy we added this. And yeah, we'll see you again soon.